Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff Harrington of wickedoil.com, your local Amsoil dealer in Madison, Tennessee. Um, as with most of my videos lately, I have been making things related to guitars, uh, and I would like to let me see if I can. That's just going to clear no matter what. Sorry about that. I would like you to see these. These are put out by Grizzly Hiroshima files. Hiroshima file made in Japan, 8-piece set, UO-CHIKYU. These are nut files. Paid $115 for these in 2017. Of course, I just looked up my order, and now they're down to $86. And I wanted to caution you about buying these. You know, it was a big decision for me to buy these when I did, because I just paid $1,400 for my Les Paul, and you know, being a guy, I had to spend some more money. So, and since Gibson, when you buy their guitars, the action is so high on them, you can damn near stick your finger under the strings and not hit a string. I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's pretty bad. And the nut that came on mine, as is quite a few of the Gibsons from what I understand, was Corian. So anyway, these were dubbed as, you know, top quality, the most wonderful thing since the invention of bread and wheel and, you know, condoms and everything else. He's a piece of shit. I'm very pissed off. Very pissed off. Not happy. Now, there's numerous companies that sell these. These came from Grizzly. And it's not that I think Grizzly is the greatest company around or anything. I mean, I haven't really bought much from them. A couple of little things. Anyway, I want to show you. Now, I did the nut on my Les Paul to get it adjusted properly. And I just did, well, halfway did a Michael Kelly Telecaster copy. I actually made a bone nut, or a what do you call it, a tusk nut for it out of a, well, it's not a blank, it's actually the bridge for an acoustic guitar, but it was so oversized that I trimmed it to the right size and filed it down and got it down to the right dimensions. And I used these, and when I first started cutting, now I don't think there's anything about tusk that should tear these up, because if tusk will tear these up, the Corian should have torn them up. So, but anyway, you're not going to be able to see it in this, I'm sure of it. I'm going to put it up here, and hopefully we can maybe catch an angle with the, I don't know if you can see right there. There's a, it's kind of got a little cup to it. And it's the same way on the other side, because I flipped it over. I was going, man, this thing's really hard to cut with. I think you can kind of see it right there. And these things have little teeth on them. I mean, it's like a file. I mean, because that's what it is. But it's narrow. And like this one right here is 0.046 inches. There we go, right there. Anyway, and it gives you the direction. See the arrow tells you which way to cut with it. Anyway, I'm cutting this thing, and I mean it's working, and it's not like I'm like anything like that, but I'm putting a little bit of pressure on there, because I'm and I got it at an angle, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm checking it. I pull the string back in there, and I'm checking the height, and I pull the string out and I file it some more, and I'm going, I don't, it's not changing. And I have to admit, I started pushing a little harder, and I'm pushing a little harder, and I'm like going, is something wrong here? And I flipped it over, and it cut a little bit. And anyway, I flipped it around the other way. I figured, well, you're supposed to cut this way, so I flipped it the other way and started pulling it. And it just did the same thing. It's just got a flat spot right there. I mean, it's like the tusk nut is wearing this down instead of the other way around. And I'm like, it's $115 for 8 of these damn things. And this was dubbed as, just a little piece of heaven here when it come to doing sliding nuts. So I just wanted to caution you, don't buy these pieces of shit. This is bullshit, man. This is absolute bullshit. Okay? Now, I just looked up my old order, and I paid $115. Now they're at $86. If they were $6, I'd go, well, hey, they were $6. Okay? Even my wife, when she saw this a couple of years ago, she was like, you paid $115 for that? And I go, I know, but this is supposed to be God's gift to the industry, So don't buy this crap. God, it's just it pisses me off when I go out and I buy something that is supposed to be good. I don't go out and buy something because it's expensive. I don't have the idea that just because it's expensive, therefore it's good. My mom had that malfunction. I buy stuff, I don't care if it's $2 or $2,000. I check it out. I think it's okay. I buy it. I don't care what the name brand is. I care about the performance. And of course, this is something I ordered. I can't hold it in my hand and check it out. So anyway, don't buy this crap. I don't care who's selling it. And I mean, maybe Grizzly had somebody make their version of the real one. Maybe the real one actually works. Or maybe, I don't know. It's not like it came with directions or anything, but I don't know. Cutting a nut on a guitar, it's a pretty straightforward operation. It's not like it's there's technique to it, but it's not, shall we say, rocket science. So, anyway, don't buy this crap. That's bullshit, man. That is just outright bullshit. So, I think I'm just going to buy some regular, the V-shaped cutters because, I do this. I mean, this is the second guitar in a few years, but I've got another guitar right now that I want to rebuild a nut on it, or, well, make a nut for it. So, whatever. Anyway, thanks.